Welcome to CapsuleCast. My name is Dennis, and I play Vegeta. I play Vegeta! Oh, that's horrible. I don't care. And yeah, this is podcast. Should we do it over? FML. Welcome to CapsuleCast. My name is Dennis, and I just did it 3 times, the intro. I play Vegeta on this channel. I used to, at least. These are Drew, also known as the lucky derp who played Zamasu back in the day. You know, the good old times. We got Amanda the Panda, who used to play Pan. Well, you know, it's in her name. Yeah, Pan is in her name, so makes sense. Then we got Rose Turney, or whatever. What's your VA name?
Rose Turney VA. There
you go. And she used to play. Well, she's gonna, you know, play in whatever we got because she's a talented voice actor or actress. And she used to play Supreme Kai of Time. And what else? I think there was another one, right? Zeno.
Zeno.
It was Zeno.
Right. Yeah, those were some, you know, great days. So how have you guys been? Anything special going on in your lives?
It is Wednesday.
It is
at
indeed.
the time of recording this.
Yep.
That's correct.
And I have so far had a pretty good afternoon.
Yeah, me too. You know, I was sick this past week, so you know. But aside from that, life's good. You know, doing some.
Do you have the vid?
The vid what?
Uh-oh.
No. I don't have the. No. Don't say that word on my channel, bro.
It's gonna get demonetized.
No, I'm probably gonna cut that out anyway. But no, I just had a little bit of a stomach fever, you know, so to speak. A stomach bug, yeah.
Yeah. And
aside from that, I'm just selling contracts for my the ISP that I work for. You know, hard at work. Yeah. And you, Amanda, how's it going?
it's going pretty good. I had a decent day, decent morning. We went out to IKEA and we got a new desk, so that was an adventure and a half. So yeah, so far so good today, I'd say.
That's good.
Being
That's
an
good
adult.
To hear. Yeah, and what sort of a desk did you buy? It's not really important for the video, but you know, I'm curious now.
Well, it was actually Drew getting a desk. We went to IKEA and he got a tabletop, like a black tabletop, and then black legs to go along with it. So it's probably going to take hours and hours to put together, but should be fun.
That's cool. That's cool. I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Valhalla today. Had a lot of fun.
Nice.
I like history, you know. Also, Rose, how's it going with you? I heard school and work and all that, right?
Yeah, so most of you guys know I am a third-year college student, and psychology is my major, so it has me in a whole ass chokehold.
Oof.
So you're probably analyzing me right now, right?
No, I'm not. Legally,
okay,
I'm
good.
not allowed to do that.
No, but you can though, like, right?
Huh?
You could.
I could, but
like, yeah.
There's a lot of things with like analyzing that could get you in trouble, like later on.
No, I don't mean analyzing to give your opinion. Just saying, like, you know, it's easier if you understand the mind of a person when you're interacting in social ways. You know.
Yeah.
Like, you know why someone is doing or saying something,
yeah.
Right? In general?
Yeah.
That's a good thing to know. You know, I think a lot of people could benefit from, you know, a study in that department. So, what we're going to talk about today is something that's very, very, very dour. The Dragon Ball Super trailer just came out this week. Or last week.
Dude, I'm hype.
You are hyped?
It looks neat.
After seeing that shit show.
You know, okay, just real quick, for the Dragon Ball superhero trailer. Yes, there are some points that are bad. Aging down the villains from Bio Broly, I understand. But it's a new movie. with a new type of art style, just like how they did Broly. Everyone was wondering about Broly. Everyone was loving the Broly art style.
Yeah.
Even in the trailer. Some people are hating it for the Heroes trailer. It could be good. We don't know. We haven't seen the movie. So, yes, the trailer does give you weird, like, it's fucking whatever vibes. But you're not going to have a good judgment of it until after you watch it.
True. But objectively,
now,
okay.
I would love to hear Rose and Amanda's opinions on the trailer before Dennis gets to rant about it.
Okay.
So whichever one of you ladies want to go ahead.
Okay. I'll go first since I feel like mine is like a little bit more short compared to Drew's, because I'm not really like hugely into Dragon Ball. I don't really know much about Dragon Ball, and I only really know about Dragon Ball because of Drew. Like, we watched like GT together and a little bit of Super. But other than that, I'm not too familiar with like everything. And I love Pan, obviously, because, you know, I used to voice her and she's precious and I love her.
Valid as hell.
But yeah. And I don't know, like she just looks so cute in the new trailer, and I'm just excited to see what they do with her, because we've never even seen her like in that like age gap, you know? So I don't know. I'm excited to see what they do.
I do have to agree with Amanda on Pan's character design for the movie. It's so fucking cute. Sorry.
Yeah.
And I love like that small like they're okay. Where am I going with my words? At the end of Z, it shows that age bracket where she's in. Like, I don't know. We don't know how old she is. She's probably about 5 to 10, I believe, in Superhero.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my guess.
She's 5.
Okay, so same
Like
age
kind
as,
of the age Gohan was when Raditz came to Earth.
Yeah, so small child. But it looks it looks good so far from from the small snippets I've seen. I will say, and this is going to be a controversial take, I like the 3D. I do.
I agree.
I like 3D models. I'm sorry. As much as 2D is like interesting to me, 3D models always seem more expressive sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this animation kind of reminds me of Spider-Verse.
Right.
But that's just it for me. So, do you have anything else you want to say to that, Rose?
That's all.
All right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Dennis, you may now pop off.
So, I don't have a problem with 3D animation in general. The first thing that comes to my mind when I think of Dragon Ball is, custom animation by hand, right? Like hand painted animation. Which is fine, a 2D animation. But to make such a leap out of nowhere for no particular reason, to go from the gorgeous art style they created for the Broly movie, because there was a lot of critique on how Dragon Ball Super looked, especially in the first few story arcs, the Battle of Gods arc. Also, the movie wasn't that particularly great looking. Then at the end of the Super, at the end of Super, it was fine. It wasn't spectacular. Then they came out with Broly. Broly was objectively beautiful. In some parts, it was super, super interesting to look at. The one part that I didn't like was the part where Goku and Vegeta had to fuse with Piccolo there, on the mountains or whatever. That was something that was so drawn, so artistically creative, so to speak. I don't know, so abstract that it didn't really make me happy watching that. That was very jarring in comparison to the other scenes that were, in Dragon Ball Super Broly. But in general, it looked so freaking good because it was consistent as hell. The best animators were on there. Now, one pro for having 3D animation is, my bad, is that, you know, it's consistent through and through, right? Because it's just one art style that's consistently the same all the way through, which is a good thing. Now, the other thing that I don't like is that they didn't show us anything. Like, that's fine, but don't do that for a trailer that's supposed to get people hyped, man. Like, they didn't show us any context to the story. They didn't show us any villain. They didn't show any real events going on. Just fucking snappy, scene by scene. Just nothing to go off, you know. Which is why I was super disappointed whenever, you know, that came out, and I was like, should we even still do a live stream covering this? Like, I don't feel like it's anything to hype over. Besides the fact that I want to rant on the fact that they changed it to 3D animation, which is fine, but don't surprise us like that, you know. Don't come out with a teaser trailer with Goku on like a white background where you can't even really see that it's a 3D animation, and now all of a sudden, you know, if people don't know, then don't do it. Like, market it the right way. They didn't do that. Now, I watched Geekdom 101, which informed me of that fact. Now, he didn't even know if it's all the way through in 3D, but it is, apparently. But yeah, so I'm not really put off by the quality of it, because I liked the facial expression on Piccolo's face. I really think Pan is indeed very cute in this trailer, which is cool. And she's not like a fucking toddler. She's like 5 years old, 4 years old. That's fine. Maybe she can even fight some bad guys. The only thing I don't like is that it's again before Z, before the end of Z. It's not going after that part, you know. Why not just move on, you know? Like, we've been at this point for like 5 years now, or 6. Like, why? It doesn't add any value to it. It just makes us more bitter to the fact that it's not moving on. You know, Trunks and Goten are still fucking kids. Makes no sense, because at this point in the story, yeah.
The Trunks and Goten was actually a good point on this one. I don't think in this movie they're still kids, because they can't age up Pan and have those two still kids. Mm-hmm. And in the trailer, you sort of do see the villain. It's the guys in the suits. They're Red Ribbon.
Right. Oh, that I know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're just aged down from Bio Broly. That's basically all they look like. But
right.
We've seen the villains. We've seen the weird way that they're drawn. I actually have the trailer pulled up. That's kind of what I'm going based on.
Mm-hmm. What I know is that it's supposed to be like what I've heard, a little bit of a synopsis, kinda, is that the Red Ribbon Army is gonna take its revenge one more time on Goku, you know. Because, you know, all the way back, how Goku destroyed them. First it was Dr. Gero, and now it's or Gero for the elite Japanese fans, dub fans, you know, sub fans, so to speak. Now it's some weird group of like people that are still active in like the Red Ribbon Army. But yeah, whatever. I mean, if they turn Broly bad again, like why even make him good, you know, at the end of Dragon Ball Super Broly in the first place?
I mean, going by the trailer, when you see Broly in there, they're on Beerus's world, so he's probably training.
They're training, yeah. But I mean, like, if that's if it's a rehash of Bio Broly, you know.
I don't think they're gonna make Broly bad.
I really hope.
I hope so. It makes no sense either, like narratively, you know. Why make him good in the first place? You're negating the first movie that he appeared in that's actually canon if you fucking make him bad again, you know. It negates the whole process he went through.
Yeah, they're not going to make Broly bad again. They're going to make these weird superhero looking characters, the two villains, and then by the end of it those two characters are going to fuse in the next big bad, and then it's going to be like a three Saiyan versus that thing kind of thing. I'm calling it now. It's going to be Goku, Vegeta, and Broly all working together with a big beam struggle on these fused superhero things. And you know what? If I am correct, I am going to ride that shit for a year.
Of course you are.
You mean watch it over and over again, you mean?
No, I'm just going to be like, I fucking called it. Here's where I
Right,
said it.
yeah.
Here's the podcast I said it in.
But that's exactly what we are expecting. Let's hope they are actually gonna impress us, you know? Like before...
I'm calling now Super Saiyan God Broly.
Hell yeah.
Oh my lord. Okay. Oh my kami.
I would love to see that, to be quite honest.
Why?
I would love to not see him in green. I think he would look very dashing in red.
Absolutely.
Right. I agree to that, but why? Why does it always have to be? Why not just a strategic win, right? Why does it always have to be, I'm more powerful than you? Yeah, we know, you know?
It's always like, there's always someone stronger. It's
Right.
always like that.
Yeah, but it's better the way they did it with, like, it's not cool if they do it this way, that they're just fighting and out of nowhere they just get stronger and stronger and, you know, without any training or whatsoever.
Dude, that you're telling me that that's not just Dragon Ball?
No, because back in the
Look
day...
at the entire tournament of power, and you're telling me
Exactly,
3 times
that's
Goku uses
exactly.
Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly my point. That's why it's so shallow, right? Look back at, like, the Cell Saga. Look how much time they invested in actually getting stronger than Cell. And even then it took Gohan in Super Saiyan 2 to actually defeat the motherfucker. Like, even Goku couldn't handle him. That fucking Warp Kamehameha was a fucking lucky shot. Right?
Goku can't handle shit.
No. You can't even handle being a father. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
No.
if you said that, you would have
Hashtag-
launched a really heated debate with me on that.
Hashtag Piccolo is the real father of Gohan.
He can have 2 dads. He can have
Yeah,
2.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I mean,
Piccolo is best dad, and I will not hear a word against it.
yeah, I don't care. I mean, sure, Goku has his qualities, but he has, you know, negative qualities as well that, you know, negatively impact Gohan.
Yeah.
Flaws. Hashtag flaws.
Flawed.
Hashtag father flaws. All right.
Oh, you're saying flaws. I
Flaws.
thought you were saying floss.
I
No,
thought
that's
you were saying floss too, like dental
Flaws.
Oh my
floss. I was
God.
like, what?
Flaws. Father flaws. All right. So, anything else? I just don't like the trailer. I hope it's good.
That's valid.
I really am. And I'm gonna scream as Vegeta in that fucking theater if people are laughing and enjoying themselves and I think it's shitty.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna be like, hey, shut the fuck up! This is not a good movie! Come on! Like, how many people would look? What? I mean, like, back when, I want to tell this story. So, back when Dragon Ball Super Broly came out, I did a short fan film adaptation, the voice of Vegeta for that. In Master Media's fan film of Dragon Ball Super Broly, his own iteration, so to speak. And I wondered, like, if any people in that theater, because it had like 5 or 6 million views by that time, how many people would have actually watched that and didn't know that I was in the same room with them, you know? That was freaking funny to know, like, to think about, you know?
I watched a lot of people actually react to that video, the Master Media one. A lot of people did not like your Vegeta at the time.
Yikes.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean,
So honestly, if a lot of people in like the comments or people who reacted didn't like your Vegeta, I don't think a lot of people in your own theater were like, "Hey, it's Vegeta. This guy fucking sucked." So, like,
Back
I mean,
then I did
compared to what you were and what you are now, it's like night and day.
I know, that's true. But I was monitoring the comments back in that day, you know, when that came out, and the especially on like the story itself, they were pretty positive, like how Vegeta got the W for once. And also I saw a lot of comments like regarding some quotes that I did, in that movie, fan film. They were hyping about that, but I never saw any like negative comments about my voice acting in that, but I didn't see many. I did see some, of course, but I didn't see many positive ones either. Now, the one thing I just do want to say still is that I was drawing a blank, so if you could fill it in for me so I can think on it real quick.
I mean, I'll be honest, man. I watched that Master Media video before I actually met you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like your Vegeta either.
That's funny.
T.
Like, when did it start that you actually started to like it, though?
When you've been working on it on Heroes. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
I was already working on Heroes.
No, when I was working with you on Heroes, like I heard your voice in Heroes, it was like, okay, this is Vegeta, that's decent. But your voice had gotten better the more we worked on it.
Right.
To a point where I actually I actually prefer your Vegeta as opposed to Chris Sabat.
Why?
It just sounds better in my opinion.
That's interesting.
Like, yeah, Chris Sabat's been Vegeta forever.
Right.
And I have grown up with his version. I don't know why. It's a similar reason why I kind of like Shinigami's Goku.
Because it's fresh or whatever.
Yeah, it just in my opinion sounds better.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
fresh like Subway.
Fuck Subway.
Oh my god.
Like, have you ever gotten a Philly cheesesteak? Like an actual Philly from Philadelphia itself?
No.
I haven't.
think I have, even though I live like 2 hours
It's
away
supposed to be
from
really
Philly.
freaking good. Really? Only? Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like a friend of mine went to Subway before she went to Philadelphia. And when she got back, she never got to Subway anymore because it was unfathomable how good it was in Philadelphia in comparison to Subway or whatever, a fast food chain. It was just way more passion in the food, and the way they do that kind of stuff, But yeah, so Amanda, you do know that your camera is off, right?
I do, yeah.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, so yeah, I agree. I don't know. Someone screamed. Okay, so what's the next subject? Sorry, I'm hanging on too long.
No, you're good.
We're looking at the Dragon Ball Kakarot DLC.
Yeah, when is it coming? Why is it not there yet? Why is there no marketing? Why are they making us wait so long? These are all questions I have that haven't gotten answered by anyone. So
You'll find out next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Right? Yeah.
GT.
Yeah. If Pan would do that, like, you'll find out next episode on Dragon Ball GT. Grandpa.
Find out next time.
Right?
I mean, where could they go besides into Broly?
Yeah.
I mean, if they wanted to do like a movie onto DLC for Kakarot, I could see them going into Broly.
Right.
Because they've already done Super Saiyan Blue, so there's not really much to work on. They're not going to add Ultra Instinct for a good minute.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, if they want to, they could always add the Granola arc once that finishes, or the Moro arc for Super.
They could.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they are not, but they could. That's the whole problem.
Those are some directions they could go. Like, fuck, are we ever really going to see Moro or Granola in like Xenoverse or something?
I don't know.
Granola? Is his name?
Yeah, his name's Granola.
Yeah,
Oh.
from Planet Cereal.
Is that real?
I know what.
No, you
Yeah,
can't
that's real.
Oh my god.
How
no, it is
creative.
not.
You know what?
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
is.
god.
You know what? In context
What?
of Dragon Ball, that makes so much more sense, actually.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
What do you think of Cumber? And cut. That was beautiful. We can do that scene again, right? Like, can you make your mom scream again? Like, that was perfect, man. Like,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, sync. Okay.
all right, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
All right, where were we?
Yeah, we were at
Planet Cereal.
Planet Cereal.
Oh yeah, I was actually looking up what it was. Hang on a second.
Cumber means literally cucumber,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's insane. All Saiyans are named after vegetables.
right?
Or it's-
Gohan is literally white rice, like white steamed rice.
Yeah.
Kakarot, well, speaks for itself. Carrot, you know.
Well, Gohan is an Earth name, so it makes sense on why he's not a vegetable.
Right, exactly. Chi-Chi is also, what was Chi-Chi again? Some dish, whatever. In Chinese. Like, what else do we have? We've got fucking Vegeta, which is part of the word vegetable. His brother is named Tarble, so vegetable.
I know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's actually true.
I didn't know that one.
Right?
I know some dumb
Piccolo is a
puns
flute.
with the Saiyan names like Turles comes from the Japanese word for lettuce detasu. It's just
I would
messed
have
around.
guessed turnip.
What was it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Turles's name, it comes from the Japanese word for lettuce,
Right.
detasu, but it's like all switched around. I don't know what the word for that is.
Yeah, and it's like Tullus, right?
Yeah.
Tullus.
So Granola, his name's Granola. He is from Planet Cereal. His race is called a Cerealian.
A Cerealian.
So enjoy that little bit of Dragon Ball Super fucking fun facts.
When we're diving into lore.
This episode is not
Oh,
funded
boy.
by Kellogg's, but by Planet Cereal.
Okay, I know we're on the topic of Kakarot DLCs, but can I just talk about Granola for just a second?
Yeah, go off.
Explain to me why they brought the fucking Sharingan into Dragon Ball.
Right?
Granola has one red eye, and then he starts fighting Vegeta, and he has a second red eye. His normal greenish eye turns red, and it drives me up the fucking wall. They put Naruto in my Dragon Ball, and I specifically asked for it to be separate, and now here we are.
Same goes for me asking for just beautifully drawn 2D animation, and now we've got some shitty, like Dragon Ball Raging Blast ass motherfucking animation out of nowhere with no warning. Like, if they can put out like
Oh my
two
goodness.
movies a year.
Jeez.
Yeah, I
Parents
like
keep
it though.
coming in.
Anyway, yes.
Yeah.
Fuck Granola.
Yeah, fuck Dragon Ball superhero.
We already had that
Yeah.
chat, Dennis. You could get
I
off your
know.
soapbox.
I know.
Yeah, fuck food.
Fuck cereal, you know?
Oh my god.
Granola. What a stupid ass name.
Yeah. God.
Like,
I mean-
they've run out of all the flutes. They've run out of all the veggies. They've run out of all the meat, right? They've run out of all the freaking alcoholic beverages they can come up with. Whiskey, beer, champagne, right?
I believe.
Vados vodka.
Yeah, exactly, right? The
That makes me
flute
beg the-
makes sense. Piccolo, right? There you got tambourine. That's a fucking dragon made by a Namekian, right?
So I want to talk about the Namekian name schemes because I don't know why I retain this shit ever. So there's there's two different naming schemes. There's like ones that relate to like slugs, snails, those type of things,
Right.
and then like instruments. It's weird, but neat.
Yeah. I mean, why? You know, why not just stick to one pun, like you do for all those people?
No.
like, is there someone gonna be called like sauce? Oh my god, saucer, Sosa, Salsa. That's an actual character. I was like, is anyone gonna be called like a meat, product? And then I thought of salsa, which is probably sausage or sauce. Weird.
Also, back to the Namekian. Actually, not even the Namekian names. To the Planet Cereal thing. I don't know who the person is who he's talking to in this panel, but apparently in the super manga, there's someone named Oatmeal.
I love it.
Right?
I love it.
And it's almost spelled the same. It's OATMEEL.
I love it.
They just got rid of an A.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
So
right?
I believe there's just a full on, just a bunch of. There's gonna be like there's gonna be a pizza one next.
I know. Like we already had like Beerus, Whis, and all that. We already have bloomers, right? Buruma or Bulma. That's bloomers. We already have
Briefs.
tights. Yeah. And Briefs is not really her last name. That's a dub change. Then we had like Dr. Briefs. That's his first name, not last name. Don't know why the dub had to go and change that. Also, we had Trunks. Well, speaks for itself, right? A pair of trunks, so to speak. Yeah. Now we just
is new.
Yeah. That's bra.
It used to be bra. It's now Bola.
Yeah, but that's the English translation from Bola. Because it's
not
bra.
It's not
Bura.
It's not bra in the sub, is it?
In the sub, it's Buddha. And that stands for that's katakana for bra. Buddha.
Okay.
Oh, that makes more sense. Okay.
Right? So there's a lot of veggies. There's a lot of pants and accessories and all that. What are they going to come up with next? Like how far can they go?
Tea.
Our characters need tea. Yeah.
Kohi. That means
There's
coffee.
oolong.
Oolong, yamcha.
That's a tea.
Yamcha is basically eating it with tea. That's a Cantonese phrase.
Is that? Oh, really? Oh.
I
wonder what poire.
Poire is a type of tea.
Oh, you see?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know
Oolong,
why I
yeah,
remember
okay,
this
that's cool.
stuff ever.
Oh, but that's cool. Those are cool.
Trivia.
That just makes me think. Like, That's just Akira Toriyama sitting in his chair. He's like, you know what? I need to give these characters names. I'm gonna go look at my pantry.
Right.
That's how I see him naming his shit.
I mean, Beerus is based off his cat, so
Huh?
Beerus is based
Yeah, that's
off
true.
the cat he had. So
Yeah. I mean, Goku's based off of Sun Wukong back in Dragon Ball, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Real quick, switching my headset.
Okay.
Switch.
Because it's dying.
oh no.
Ush. Uno momento, per favore.
My camera is just having a time.
That's not Spanish. Just saying. Okay. Now I gotta switch this bad boy.
Gotcha, you little fucker.
Oh,
Did you just kill a spider?
I did.
Thank God. Thank you.
I don't have a way
That's
of
all I
picking it up.
needed was for him to come into our room.
Oh.
I
I
hate
do have a way.
spiders.
Oh, here we
I
go.
feel.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Thank you, Nebbles, for giving me my secret Anna assignment. Fuck yeah!
Yay!
My bad.
Bless you.
Thank you. All right. That wasn't Corona, by the way. Just saying.
Give me just 1 second.
Yeah. So, now that Drew's gone, what do you guys really think
Drew's
about him?
back.
Oh no, shit.
I think he's a piece of shit.
I was like, now that Drew is gone, what do you guys really think of him?
Oh, go ahead. I would love to hear this. I'll agree with probably most of you.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I said you're a piece of shit.
That sounds about right. On the topic of Dennis needing to switch his headphone, let's go on to the Switch topic of Smash Brothers DLC.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Sora? Anyone can jump in. It doesn't matter.
I'm surprised Disney was like, hey, Nintendo, you can use a character from our shared IP with Square Enix because Disney is really protective of their IPs, and Square Enix asks you to pay out the ass to use their IPs.
Very true.
That's why we just now got Sephiroth like a couple months ago, is because it's a lot of money for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I get the feeling they only allowed Sora because that was all they were going to be given. And there's actually, because I don't know if you've seen the pictures or not, but like Kirby has his own Keyblade.
Key. Yeah.
He has it's energy though.
Oh?
Because Disney's only going to pay for one of those keychains. The Disney keychain. He's not going to let Kirby get one.
No.
You have to pay more. So he gets some Figment shit.
I don't like how the silhouettes are censored.
Oh yeah, they got rid of Donald and Goofy, and they added a boat and
Yeah.
a star to a map.
Yeah. And it's like, bruh.
And
Like, why?
Because Disney does not like it, apparently. Apparently, it cost them a lot for Sora, and they're just like, oh no, you can't use Donald and Goofy. Donald and Goofy are already in the game because Duck Hunt. I don't know.
It's probably the whole protective of their IP thing. Disney is weird about their IPs, first of all, because they'll come for anyone using their IPs without their permission.
And that's it. That's like they gave them the right to use Kingdom Hearts stuff. So there's artwork in some of the things where you can see Riku, the girl. I don't know. I never played Kingdom Hearts. I knew Riku and Sora, and that's it. Yeah, Kairi. That's it. That's all you get. You get that art. I think you see Roxas in there too. I could be wrong.
Yes.
You get that art. You get nothing to say it's Disney except for that keychain.
Yeah, that probably cost Sakurai like a bunch of money just for that little Mickey Mouse keychain. That's all of Disney we got.
Yep.
I mean, I'm okay with it.
Anything else anyone want to talk about DLC, or is that it?
I mean, I knew it was Sora when I saw the Mickey Mouse keychain. I was like, "Oh my god, it's Sora!" And like, I didn't think they were gonna do it, but they did it, and I was like, I freaking called it, and it was a great Monday, I think it was, or Wednesday. I don't know. It was a great day.
I've already threatened to beat up my siblings in Smash with Sora, so.
He looks so OP.
Yeah.
He does look very OP. Amanda actually said she's going to be trying to use Sora with the black and white skin, and I want to see her do it because I was over at my desk one day and I saw she was playing because she just bought Pyra and Mithra, and she's over here trying. I tried them once. I was like, let me learn the controls real quick, and I have just been whooping her ass ever since.
I can tell you.
You're good with Sephiroth, too.
Sephiroth is a spammy little boy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm good with like most characters. Fire Emblem, I got easy.
Because there's so many.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Like, what is so appealing about Smash Bros? Because back in the day when I was like a teenager, that was all the rage, all the hype. I'm not saying it's not now. I'm just saying like back in the day when I was growing up, when I was a teenager, that was like a new recent thing, right? On the GameCube or whatever it was back then. And I never got into it because, I was invited sometimes to play along with a lot of people, that were playing that game. On the couch. Couch co-op was still a thing back then. It still is these days, but, in small quantities in availability these days. But it never really appealed to me. Like, first of all, I don't care really for the characters in general, for, when it comes to these characters. Wait, it says change battery pack already? Jeez, that's crazy.
I think your camera just died.
Yes, it did.
Uh-oh.
And Discord
It's
disconnected
no
me.
But yeah, so I don't really see the appeal in it because maybe I'm not a huge fan of those characters aside from maybe the Disney characters that I grew up with as a child. But aside from that, there's not much for me to actually be excited about. Then there's gameplay. Like, I'm not really into that sort of gameplay. Now, I want to know, are those the complete reasons for you, in contrast to me, why you guys like it, or is it more than that?
Well, I mean, I feel like for me, I personally really like Smash Brothers as a whole because it's kind of something that I grew up with. Well, not really grew up with. I first played it when I was like, I think I was like 12 or 13 at the time when I got Brawl. And I don't know, I just really liked it as a whole just because it's like all these franchises, all these characters like coming together because you got like Mario, you got Kirby, you got Fire Emblem, Yoshi, Wario, like all these different like franchises just coming together and just like, them like beating the shit out of each other. And it's just like all these like awesome stages, all the great music. I don't know. I think it's just for the fact that there's just like such like a huge variety of characters because there's like Bayonetta, Final Fantasy, Banjo-Kazooie. Like there's so many different like types of characters for like everyone to play with because like someone sees like Sephiroth and they're just like, oh my god, that guy's from like Final Fantasy, like I know that game. And then like I don't know, it just brings people together, I feel like.
I see.
That's just me though.
Like it's a party game, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a game where you can say boys and girls,
I'm gonna beat your ass.
or non-gender specific mates in the house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People.
I want to have bragging rights for the night, so let's play Smash. And that's basically how it starts.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. My camera's recording again. I don't know what the fuck went wrong. It says change battery pack, but it should have been charged all the way through. But yeah.
I guess we can go into the My Hero movie.
Yeah. So enlighten
Who's hyped
me.
for the movie?
I don't know much about it, so
I am.
You are, or you do?
I'm pretty hype.
I see.
I'm seeing it with Drew actually in 2 weeks, so that's pretty exciting. We're gonna go see the English dub version, and yeah.
Right? Sorry, I just had to make Drew annoyed.
I didn't hear it.
You didn't?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
That.
You sloshing around some fucking
Orange
piss
juice.
can, dude?
Orange juice, mate. Best in the world. From Jumbo Supermarket, the Netherlands.
Some nice OJ.
Yeah.
It's the best in the Netherlands, maybe worldwide. I don't know.
depends.
Minute Maid.
But the My Hero movie, it looks hype. I know nothing about the story because I haven't even watched the English dub trailer.
I showed it
I think
to
I
you.
saw. No, you showed me a clip. I didn't pay attention.
Of course you did.
I'm hyped for the movie. You know what? Actually, the one thing from the movie that I did actually pay attention to was the fact that Deku is swinging like Spider-Man, and that makes me hyped.
Of course.
There's no reason for it, but I like it, and that's just me. But I'm hyped as hell to see the movie when it comes out. I've already bought my tickets. It's happening.
Why does that make you hyped?
I'm a My Hero fan.
Okay, so
Yeah, look at the poster.
right? Oh,
Yeah,
I
I'll
see
go
it
to the
now.
poster.
Yeah. Sorry, that's the same thing that happened to me last time with Mikey Mayhem. He says, "I've got a Mora shirt on here, right here, man." I was like, "Holy shit!" Now that you say that.
I just noticed it. Oops.
No, but his background is very busy, so it didn't really, you know, I didn't really see that. But yeah, but I should have seen this. But what I want to know, I've seen. How many seasons are out now? I think 4, right?
5.
The 4th season is where the big bad comes into play, right? The one that is the enemy of All for One, All Might. Yeah, All Might. So All for One is the big bad, right?
Season 3, I think.
Yeah. So season 3 came out like back in 2019, 2020, right? Ish.
I thought that was earlier.
Hang on. So season 1
Is where Deku gets introduced, yeah? Mm-hmm.
Season 1's where Deku is introduced. Season 2 is when All for One comes out. Season 3 is the test. Season 4 is the hero stuff. Season 5 is what just came out.
So season 4 is where they are going on how do you call that? Internship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't find the word in my head. So internship. Yeah, I've seen a couple of episodes from that season. It just seemed to die down to me a little bit. Maybe I should have, stuck to it. How can you guarantee me that I should be excited again to watch, the rest of the episodes that have come out since?
Just watch them.
Tease me.
Just watch them. I'm not going to tease you, but I recommend you just watching them.
There's a lot of characters that are unique.
Yeah. Okay, unique.
Dennis, I recommend you just watching them. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. But that's not teasing, man. That's just saying, watch it right now, or I'm gonna come to your room and tell you that you suck ass.
I couldn't even threat that, dude. You're in the Netherlands. I'm not gonna travel out there just for a threat to make you watch an anime.
Man, if I was a millionaire, you would have lived there by now.
That requires my consent.
I don't need consent. I'll just pay you, double it. I'll triple double it.
Let's do it, babe.
I mean, if you're gonna pay, I might as well.
Yeah, but
I don't want to be rude.
Sadly, that's not the reality of the situation at hand. But I do require you to be at my wedding.
The fuck?
If you're not, I'm not saying I'm marrying her already, but I'm saying if I ever get
I get that. That would have been giving me no time.
If I ever marry my current girlfriend, you're gonna be forced to come over to my country.
I'm gonna forcefully relocate you, Drew, to the Netherlands.
Drew, I'm gonna have to force you to relocate to my country for just one weekend, so we can have a brilliant wedding where you are in attendance. Including Shinikami VR and all the others. Fuck it. You're all day guests, by the way, so you're not staying for dinner.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
I'd only go for the food.
When the sun goes down, you're going back to America, yeah?
I'll be watching the clock the whole time.
Back to the land of the not-so-rising sun.
Shit.
Okay.
All right, so
But
probably,
yeah, no. My Hero Academia. Why is it exciting? Why is it interesting? Sell me. Come on, sell it to me, man.
Because there's a lot of like unique quirks and like a lot of like unique characters, and I don't know, it's a cool like anime. That's I was gonna say it's underrated, but it's not really underrated because it's very overrated. But
Exactly.
I don't know.
I'm not saying it's bad.
awesome.
I'm just saying I've seen it now. You know, I know where it's probably not gonna head, and that's maybe my problem with it. Because
the music is good.
but if music is good, I can just listen to music.
Dude, the whole reason I fucking watched Fairy Tail was because the music was good.
The rest of it doesn't matter then. A good story, good story structure, you know, how it gets from A to B, how characters develop, you know, their character and learn from their stuff.
I can tell you right now, if we're going to talk about Fairy Tail wise, the only character who actually had character development was Gajiel and Loxus. Those two were the only ones. The music remained the same. The characters remained the same. So
Gray got character development.
Who?
Gray? He got the demon slaying powers?
Oh, Gray. I think you said Ray.
No, I said Gray.
Ray was a Mary Sue.
Even if you go with based on like My Hero, a lot of the characters sort of remain the same in My Hero.
Mm-hmm.
Deku still the same. Bakugo, he has gotten some character development, and further episodes. I've been reading the manga. Further episodes later on, he's going to get more character development.
Todoroki is best boy.
So what is the theme of the current episode? So you got like internship, right, in season 4, which I've seen. What the last stuff that I've seen is where Deku had to prove himself to be the perfect qualified person to have an internship at the place that he wanted to go to. So he had to attack, I think, the person who's taking.
You're still early on,
right?
Yeah,
like
exactly. But there's not many episodes in a season, right? Like 10.
There's like
13?
20.
Like 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So for the season you're on with the Night Eyes arc is what I call it.
Yeah.
You gotta watch it. Like you gotta understand the characters and where they're coming from. Things change. The music gets real. Action becomes awesome. The animation stays pretty consistent.
Does it get darker? I mean, in tone, like in circumstances. What I mean, not like
not really till season 5. I feel like I don't know.
Well, in the Night Eyes area, yeah, there will be some dark stuff. It's not all happy-go-lucky.
Do people
like
die?
I'm gonna be the number one hero.
I mean, it's important, right? Like
I couldn't spoil that.
No,
for
you don't.
You gotta watch
don't spoil who or what or when. I'm just saying, like, are there consequences? Like, are there stakes?
Nobody's walking out of there
unscathed,
the same as when they went in.
Right. Okay.
So I think if you were to watch My Hero back to where you started, back to where you ended and continued, you might find it a little bit more compelling.
Okay, I'm positively more hyped now than I was. I'm gonna report back to you on CapsuleCast episode 3, whether Drew is here or not. I'm definitely gonna start watching it again.
Welcome back to the podcast. I just finished My Hero Academia.
And I can tell you from firsthand, it was amazing. Yeah, I did like it. Like, I did like the first 2 seasons. I felt it was really slow in pace, and not in a good way. Like, there were some episodes that really didn't tickle my bean, you know? I have no good words for it.
Your fancy? Or like your
tickle my fancy. Yeah, But like overall, I the tournament was pretty cool, but there's a lot of cringy characters in there that I don't care for. It's a bit too weird sometimes. There's some really cool characters though.
There are some cool characters. Mineta is just weird. Like, I don't like him that much.
Beat him
What,
with a
the one with
swatter.
the balls on his head that's
He
sick?
likes the boobies.
Yeah, that one, Mineta.
God.
I don't
Yeah.
know who you're talking about. The ones that stuck to
He's
me.
the-
Grape soda.
Right. That's the one with the balls, right? On his
Yes.
head that stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like him either. No.
Hit him with fly swatter.
No,
That's all.
he's a fuckboy. Like, fuck him.
Yeah.
Not even. No. Fuckboy's got game. All right, that guy don't got no
he
game.
does not have game.
Right. That's true. No, he's just a little child that is not supposed to be in high school at this point.
Honestly, I thought he was a kid when we first showed him, and I was like, oh, he's probably like one of those smart, genius type kids. But no,
Yeah, that got ahead a few classes. Yeah.
Just a short ass.
Well,
No,
like
he's
6
just
or 10
spurted.
classes, but yeah. But yeah, he's annoying. Then you got the frog girl. Like,
Froppy's
she's-
best girl. Just saying. I love her.
She's cool, but like, I don't know. Like, her English voice is so annoying. I don't know why. It just puts me off.
It's very nasally.
It's Monica.
Yeah,
y'all.
like when I try to call in sick, this is kind of what I sound like. I'm sorry, I can't
I'm a frog.
come to work.
Ribbit. Yeah.
honestly, Amanda only. We watch the Japanese version when Amanda wants to watch it, so she doesn't like Deku's English dub voice.
I can't stand his English
Same.
voice. Oh,
I get what you mean, but I wasn't introduced to the Japanese, voice cast, so to speak. I never watched it subbed because it was so much easier to just watch it dubbed. But if I had no choice, I would have probably preferred the Japanese one. Same goes for Naruto. I never watch it in
Yeah.
English. I've never watched it in English. Not because I had a choice, but because I felt like I wanted to be introduced to the voice actors in Japanese and not in English.
oh yeah. I see what you mean.
Yeah. Even though it was already available, the dub, but I just didn't want to.
Yeah. I get that.
I can see. Are you guys plotting some sort of plan, or are you guys plotting some sort of revolution back there? You gotta take over this stream
Again.
Yeah, I'm gonna press this button right here, and you guys are all out of here. Stroking my
Christ.
not my cat, but like my
Curling your evil mustache.
yeah, my goatee. Like, nah, I'm gonna take you all down, nah.
Yeah.
Bah.
Yeah. Are you a goat or are you doing a SpongeBob laugh?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ah!
I'm ready.
Ah!
Nah. Krusty Krab pizza.
So now we can move on to maybe like the Sword Art movie now. Who is anyone hyped for that?
I didn't know there was a movie.
Yeah, Sword Art Online progression, progressive or progression? I don't know. It's
It's
progress
progressive.
something. That follows the story of Asuna in Sword Art.
Mm.
No fans? All right.
To be quite fair, I dropped
Rose,
Sword.
do you have any thoughts for SAO?
I dropped it a long time ago, like back during the first season. It wasn't my cup of tea. Sorry.
How far did you get into the first season?
I don't know actually. Maybe around when Yui was introduced.
Okay, so you got past all the good stuff then. Okay, you're good.
I've never been exposed to it, though I hear that a lot of anime purists, like the Anime Man, do not appreciate this series. But it's got its place, on the market, so to speak.
Wait, did Rose just say something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
many a times.
Wait, is she muted on my end? I can't even hear her. Hold on.
You might. I've been trying to mess with my gain, so
Sorry.
you might need to turn me up. Oh.
Oh?
Okay, maybe try talking to her now.
Test
Yeah,
1,
we
2.
gotta start over, guys. We gotta keep it short
now
and
I hear
clean.
you.
Let's start the whole thing again. No, just kidding.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
All right, back up. Dragon Ball Superheroes trailer.
Oh my god, no.
Back to the start. And cut. Let's go. Let's go again,
I
guys.
couldn't hear Rose this entire time. Oh my god.
She has said so many things. You've cut her off so many times.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I'm messing with you.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I didn't experience that way. But did you, Rose? Did you annoy yourself by a man?
No.
Did you get annoyed?
No.
No, okay, that's good.
I rarely
See?
get annoyed, so.
I feel
you're
the
fine.
psychologist in her, coming up, She's like, no, Dennis, you're reflecting. You're projecting
I heard you
yourself onto me.
I heard you for the Sora part, and then, you just, stopped talking for me, and I was just like, oh, okay, maybe she doesn't really have, anything to say about, My Hero, or maybe she doesn't want to talk about, Sora anymore, and then I was like, oh my god, what if, we did something wrong, and then I was, freaking out about that, and I was like, ah! But, okay, whew.
I had
So glad.
Nothing really to contribute to the My Hero. I've seen small bits of the trailer, but that's about it.
Right.
Okay. Phew. All right.
So, aside from anime, right? I've got a pretty good question. Out of any country that you could have been born in, which one would you have preferred to be born in? And it could be any country, any culture, any sort of thing that you would love to be, born in and live in, in general. And there goes Amanda.
That was Rose. And now she's back.
Hi, I'm back. Discord decided to disconnect for no reason.
So, did you hear my question? If you could choose any country to be born in, if by choice, which country would it be?
I don't know why, but Scotland sounds fun.
Yeah, A. That does sound fun.
They use A2, right? Like in Canada. Did you know a lot of...
No, you're good. Go ahead.
A lot of Canadians actually migrated to... a lot of Scottish people migrated to Canada generations ago. That's why I also have Nova Scotia there. Because a lot of Scottish people live on that side, but also migrated to Toronto area, that kind of stuff. So they have the same now, or they use the ow, out. They use out, like the Scottish people do. But besides the point, you were gonna say.
I was gonna say that if I had to choose somewhere to live, I would have chosen Australia because I love the Australian accent. Only issue with that is that they have bugs the size of a goddamn human, so I'm not about to fight with that.
Nope.
But they have a pretty it's not like you encounter them all the time, is what I heard. Like if you live in rural areas, it's more likely. But when you live in like a city like Melbourne or Sydney,
well, that's the thing though. It's you're not gonna see them. Like your chances of running into some of those giant bugs are low, but they're never zero.
No, they're never zero, but they're not zero in America either.
I don't want to walk out of my home in Australia only to be stuck in a spider web. Okay, that's not what I want to do.
Most of those, crazy big spiders are not really in webs. A lot of them aren't.
I'm just not gonna fuck with it, dude. It's not happening. Like even if I went there, if I visit there, I got a harpoon because that's what I'm gonna need.
A spear, like
an incendiary grenade, because God knows I gotta destroy something. Like it's no way. Maybe a can of Axe and a lighter for that makeshift flamethrower.
Right.
But that's it.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I would have wanted to live in Caribbean, in in the Caribbean area.
It's like really pretty there.
Right? I'm just not built. I'm not made for the kind of winters that we get here. And it's not that it's cold. It's just jarring, right? It's autumn, right? When autumn hits, it starts raining. It starts pouring like fucking crazy. Like Zeus himself is taking a piss on me, right? and it just doesn't stop, and it's just windy all the time. And like the summers, I really adore in my country. I don't know what the people are blabbering about, like when they're fucking complaining about that it's too hot, because it can't be too hot for me. Cannot be too hot for me. Too hot means that it's so hot that you can't do anything outside. Well, I can just go to work and have fun in the sun, you know, driving in the train on the commute to my work, and then walk from the train station all the way to the office. Why? Right? Because that's a thing here, that you don't have to actually have a car to get to your workplace. And people who do not understand how annoying it is not to have a car, because I'm currently taking driving lessons, but how annoying it is to have to go on either your bicycle or walk through that fucking pouring motherfucking rain, are completely unsympathetic assholes that don't deserve my kindness, okay? If I hear one more fucking complaint next year, I'm gonna rant on the internet like a motherfucker. I don't
rant on Twitter.com.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I do. But like I'm always like, I cannot complain during the summer, because I complain too much already during the winter and autumn time. So I gave myself that rule.
Hey, hang on, if I may. So you're telling me that you don't complain during the winter is because you maxed out your complaining credits in the summer?
No, the other way around. I'm not allowed to complain in the summer or spring when it's good weather out. If it's too hot, you don't hear me complain, because I'm already complaining too much in the winter for the shit that's coming over my head. Right? That's dripping down my face. So I'd rather be it my own fucking sweat between my butt cheeks than fucking God pissing all over my fucking face. You know, that's the limit. That's why I draw the line, right?
So we're pretty much opposites then, because I love
Cold.
Rain. I love rain. Snow. Yeah, I love it. I live in a place.
What do you do if you don't have a car, right, Drew? If you don't have a car, imagine this: you have to walk all. If your destination is close enough to walk to, because I know in the US it's different, but like imagine the supermarket being like 10 or 15 minutes away by foot, right? You have to walk all that way through shitty, windy, rainy fucking weather with an umbrella, but it doesn't work because it just gets like thrown out of proportion. Like the whole fucking thing breaks already when you go outside. Like the moment you step outside, the umbrellas that we have, well, where they're even from, it doesn't matter. They just break instantly. It's fucking terrible outside in Holland.
So what I would do is pop up your collar, put your hood on, put your hands in your pockets, and just walk.
Do you enjoy that?
Yeah.
He does. He enjoys it way too much. I see him when it's cold out. And he's so happy. He's like, oh my God, it's like such a beautiful day. And there's like freaking clouds in the sky. Like,
I don't mind snow. It's not my preferred weather situation, so to speak. But things I cannot stand is wind. Like harsh, fucking cold ass wind. And rain. Like a lot of fucking rain.
I hate rain.
I hate getting wet outside. And I don't have a problem with snow. I don't have a problem with hail. Like I can get through that.
Y'all are crazy.
I do have a problem with it, but it's not at that level. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not something that I don't want to go out. Like I'm still okay with going outside when it snows or it hails, right? But when it's raining, I just don't want to go. I just want to stay inside until it's over. I just like my grandma always says, "You're not made out of sugar, boy. Just go outside." And I was like, "No, I'm made of sugar. I'm gonna melt." No, Granny, I'm made out of sugar. So yeah. But
I mean,
now she's
cold-blooded, man.
passed away, so she can't bug me anymore. You know, like
fuck.
that's harsh. Now I'm sorry, Granny. She's gonna hunt me.
All right. Do we have anyone else who wants to talk about the Sword Art thing, or does that pass?
I do.
Okay.
Oh, I should cut all that though. Like I just told you guys about. Drew's gonna have a lot of editing on his hands.
Oh, I'm editing this?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
you said you wanted to.
Uh-oh.
I asked you if you wanted me to. I don't mind. It's fucking easy, but whatever.
We'll do it together
Okay.
as one.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Anyway, Amanda, about Sword Art.
Yeah. Also, first of all, I would love to live in Italy. Second of all, about the Sword Art movie. I'm very excited because I like how it takes place in the best season ever. The only season that matters, aka season 1, because that's the only good part of SAO. The first 13 episodes are the only good part of SAO. And people could fight me on this, but this is my opinion. I'm sorry, but if you like SAO as a whole, like the Gun Gale and the Alicization, like all that, like more power to you. But sorry, I only like the first part of season 1. That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
So the rest is trash, basically.
Yup.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
if you, Dennis, you've never seen Sword Art, correct?
No.
Okay. If you were to watch Sword Art,
I'm open to it. Yeah.
watch the first 13 episodes. If you go past that, the same animation things you hate for Dragon Ball, you're going to hate even more with Sword Art.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why did the budget just go down all of a sudden?
Some of it, yeah. There's some shots that look really good, and other shots look like they were just there.
Mm-hmm.
No
So-
soul, no passion.
No. So, like with you,
Static.
if you watch it, first 13 episodes, just watch that.
Right. Holy crap.
I think
Then what's the reason for me to actually get into it?
That's it. If you watch it, watch the first 13. If you don't, fucking save yourself those 13
Austin
But
episodes.
is
if
a
you want-
badass.
Oh no, my SD card is full.
Well, how's Dennis has finished his camera stuff. Any quick topic you ladies want to add to the chat here? Anything you're hyped about or currently working on or just being around? Favorite animes. All right, let's go.
I've already established I won't shut the fuck up about Full Metal Alchemist.
Yes, let's go.
Let's go. Go ahead.
Alright, so
All you Rose.
I got into Full Metal Alchemist right before the 20th anniversary. It's a nostalgic show for me because I got into it middle school, like right after Brotherhood stopped airing. So all of the time we had was 2003, and I watched most of 2003 as a kid. So if I need to clarify what both of those mean, let me know.
You're good. Pop off.
It's great. It has a lot of flaws, yes. I unfortunately relate to the main character, Edward Elric, way too much, and I do not like it.
Or what?
It's just a lot of... he has bad coping mechanisms with a lot of stuff and tends to shut down very easily. And it's like, whoops. Plus, he also has parental issues, and I'm like, ha, fuck, whoops.
Relatable.
I mean, parental issues. Isn't his mother dead?
His mother's dead, and his father walked out on him when he was 4 or 5.
Oof.
Oh. So a normal life then. Gotcha. Okay. So explain to me where how this all comes about, because I am someone who has never seen Full Metal Alchemist.
Same.
So, what do you mean how this comes about? Like,
Well, like, if his mother's dead and his dad walked out, what makes him, like, king shit a fuck mountain? Like, what's going on with him?
so, I have to get into, like, a lot of spoiler territory with that, but it's a 20-year-old show. It's a 20-year-old series, so it's fine. It's as old as I am, so.
Damn.
Anyways, it's basically with the whole Full Metal Alchemist thing. Their neighbors take care of them before the whole shebang of, oh yeah, let's bring our mom back from the dead.
Oh.
Bruh.
Yeah, they tried to bring their mom back from the dead, and as a result, Edward lost his... Shit, I hate trying to figure out left from right. Fuck. I think his left leg, and his little brother Alphonse lost his entire body.
Damn.
Isn't he the suit of armor?
Yes, he's the suit of armor. I'm gonna get to that. Basically, his soul is bonded to that suit of armor, which Ed sacrificed his arm for. So, double homicide when you think about it.
Interesting.
Damn.
And
So it's basically they're trying to bring one of the loved ones back to life, but it has consequences.
yeah, because alchemy, the show has a lot of consequences. Human transmutation, which is what they tried at the tender ages of 11 and 10, is a ultimate taboo.
But how is it possible? Like, is it like a secret kind of unknown thing to the world, or is it like very common knowledge that alchemy is possible in that way?
It is possible. It's also
compared to the real world, right? Like if you would tell me as a friend that you have brought back someone you loved with like some sort of magic, I would have probably laughed to your face like, yeah, you're right, girl. That's a good story. But in that world, like that you describe a Full Metal Alchemist, it's like common knowledge that that's possible, or is it like something unknown to the people of Earth, so to speak?
So there's a whole weird thing with like the continent of where that whole thing is. It's weird. Basically, it's common knowledge in that world, but here alchemy is basically like, oh, how can I turn any other metal into gold?
In the real world, you mean?
Yeah.
Like in our world?
Yeah, it was in our world, it was a philosophical question, like, can we turn something that's not gold into gold?
Right.
Or the
the Philosopher's Stone, right?
Yes, and the Philosopher's Stone.
That's fascinating.
And the subject of a homunculus, which is in Full Metal Alchemist, is a whole big fucking thing, and both 2003 plays it its own way, and Brotherhood plays it its own way.
Okay, interesting. Like, we're already at it for 1.5 hours, by the way.
Yeah, I probably think we should end it. I know we have 2 topics left, but I think we might save those for next.
Okay, we could. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we have left, though?
The Batman movie in March and the state of Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I think we could finish those real quick.
It would just be you and me, but I mean, if you want.
If they don't have a problem with that, then sure.
That's fine.
I don't mind.
I mean, Amanda and Rose, right?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
You don't have a say, Derp. It's them that I care for.
So
Their
okay.
opinion matters.
Aw.
No, but yeah, the Batman movie comes out in March. Hyped. For real. Now I'm finally hyped.
Yeah, it only took you quite a bit. You know, I'm interested to see how he does. Like, I saw the trailer, the one where he's like, you know, guy punches him, he breaks the arm and punches him an undoubtedly amount of times. Obviously, he's dead. Like, if he's not dead, he's not walking away very easily.
Well, there were swift, quick punches. It wasn't really, he wants to do a lot of scratch damage, like cut damage.
That's not scratch. That's broken nose, a cheek, fucked up an eye. Like, that's not scratch damage.
But how they're gonna learn that, this city is not supposed to be taken as a fucking playground for a bunch of fools trying to rob?
No, absolutely. I'm hyped to see it, and I think that if it does well, it could be a nice opening to a new type of, maybe a Batman universe. Like, maybe next movie we actually see a Robin, maybe a Batgirl as well. That's not Batman and Robin. Right,
and it's already confirmed that it's that they're interested, way back in 2018, by the way, or 2019, that they're interested in doing a new trilogy. Besides, what my problem was is that you got to see so little of it, and a lot of set photos and a lot of set videos that really do not represent the final product too much, right? That really blur your view in such a way that your opinion is going to be biased in the first place. Now, there's a lot of people that are not happy with Robert Pattinson playing Batman, which is I get it. But they said in the previous podcast episode, I said, Mikey and I, we actually said the same thing. Like, they were outraged when Keaton did Batman. They were outraged when Heath Ledger was gonna play the Joker. They were outraged when Ben Affleck was cast as Batman. They always have something to bitch about, but at the end of the day, most people are actually pretty content with a lot of these portrayals of Batman. And what I want to say is that Twilight is not the only thing that he has been in. Okay, you fucking dorks. Okay, that hasn't been a lot of that he actually played for. As a character in movies, he's been cast in a lot of good movies that have nothing to do with those kind of franchises. A lot of indie movies, individually produced movies. Like, for example, one of those indie movies that I really adore is the Lighthouse. You'll get to see a very strange character in that's played by Robert Pattinson, opposite to Willem Dafoe. They're pretty unrecognizable in their role because they both grew beards, very large beards, and they have a weird accent, and it's in the past, and it's a very niche movie. But yeah, so he's very talented. He's been cast for the most insane freaking roles that's ever been on the big screen, and he can pretty much he can pretty much do anything. So I no doubt have confidence in the fact that he'll be able to play this role. Now, when my hype started to actually appear is when actually the trailer came out. Before we had this little teaser trailer in the red light, with him appearing in front of the camera, which was some sort of test footage or whatever. That was like kind of I don't know. I don't like the cowl that much. But now that I've seen him, full frontal in that trailer, which is very exciting as well. I'm very excited to see this movie. And what about you, Derp? Do you have any doubts? Do you have any concerns that, may be in the movie that you don't like? Or
I never really have doubts on movies until after I've seen them.
Right, but do you have any concerns beforehand? Like, for me, it's like, is the suit that he's going to wear the same one that we've seen in the trailer for the whole film? Or is he going to get a new one? Because I'd like some variety, right? And secondly is, I had another one, which is, how are they going to deal with the villain, right? Is he going to be locked up in Arkham, or is he going to be a killer like in all the other movies? Because don't be absurd. Like Christian Bale's Batman also killed. You can watch a video on that on the internet. It's called all the times that Batman killed, and it's not only the ones like Ben Affleck or Christian Bale or just Michael Keaton. It's all of them. They all killed in their own way, in weird ways for Michael Keaton in Batman Returns. But yeah, whatever. But yeah, so those are my concerns. But yeah, for you, any?
No, I'm actually just hyped to see the movie.
Okay. Do you have any knowledge of what the director has done before?
No, I actually have no idea who's directing it. The only thing I know of the movie is it's a new Batman movie, and Robert Pattinson is Batman, and that is the extent of my knowledge on the subject until I see it in theaters.
Exactly. No, the director is a very appreciated and very popular director amongst film fans. He's done Planet of the Apes, the 2 last ones that came out, which are very good movies. So I have no doubt that he knows what he's doing. Also, he said, I want full creative liberty. I don't want the studio to involve within this, the process of making this film. I don't want any studio interference. Otherwise, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it my way, or you're gonna have to fuck off. I'm not gonna do it your way. So I'm very hyped. I'm very.
Well, that's actually a good thing, as opposed to how they did it with Justice League.
Yeah, or Batman v Superman. That's also a lot of studio meddling in there.
Now, I know we have one more topic. But I do have to go, so we may have to cut that one short for now.
Yeah, next time on CapsuleCast, I'm going to talk about the state of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Why? Because the phase that we're currently in is fucking stupid. Stupid, in my opinion, okay?
The phase we're in just started.
I know, it's exactly...
You know what? I'll be here.
First impressions are everything, okay?
I'll be here on the next podcast just so I can fight you on it, all right? But that's
next time on CapsuleCast. CapsuleCast. Yeah. I almost said Capsule Corp. Oops.
CapsuleCast, yeah. So this has been a long one. That's not a joke. It's serious. And we'll be sure to cut all the stupid bits out. Probably featuring me.
All right, so thanks for watching the podcast. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you have any inputs or anything, put in the comments below. We'll read them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till then, see you next time.